Are you curious to find out more about the Plant Power Life Transformation course? If you want to know what to expect once you enroll and what it's like to go through this online course, then listen in to today's bonus episode. Hear what one course graduate has to say about the recipes, modules, course outline design, layout, and support she received in the course. By the end, I think you'll get a pretty good picture of how the Plant Power Life Transformation course can help you in starting or completing your transition to a plant powered lifestyle with success. Let's get started. Welcome to the Plant Based Eating Made Easy podcast. I'm your host, Anna Zinn, plant-based registered dietitian and transition coach. Hi, friend. Do you want to regain your health with plant-based eating but feel overwhelmed and lost about how to do it? Do you feel it'll be hard to change your meat-heavy diet and impossible with working, running the home, or chasing after the grandkids? If so, you're in the right place. Here you'll find simple strategies, clear nutrition guidance, and practical tips to help you thrive plant-powered with more energy. So if you're ready to ditch the guesswork and transform your health the stress-free way, cozy up now with a hot cup of tea or listen while you walk, and let me show you how doable plant-based eating can be. Let's do this. Hi, friend. Are you wanting to eat plant-based but need quick, easy plant-based meals and snacks because you're constantly on the go or have health challenges so you can't stand for long in the kitchen? If so, I've got you covered. Inside the Plant Power Life Transformation course, you'll enjoy not only simple, tasty, and easy to make plant-based recipes, but also walk away with practical strategies, prep and cooking hacks, and resources to help you thrive confidently in this new plant power lifestyle. So if you're saying yes to having easy, affordable, plant-based meal recipes that you can throw together after a long day of work, caring for loved ones, or when you're busy and stressed, make sure you check out this online course at plantnourish.com/PPLT course or see the link in the show notes. And if you want to get the Plant Power Life Transformation course bundle available now, make sure you enroll within these next few days. Then you'll get these two exclusive bonus resources added to your cart along with the Plant Power Life Transformation course itself. The first bonus is this. It's a month-long done-for-you Plant Power meal plan. In this meal plan, you'll enjoy 4 weeks of Plant Power menus featuring easy-to-make whole food plant-based recipes. These simple yet tasty recipes all use common and reasonably priced ingredients, and most can be made within 30 minutes or less. Use this meal plan to save yourself much energy, time, and stress when making this diet transition. The second bonus is this. It's a plant-based meal prep recipe guidebook with meal planning tips and strategies, a plant-based ingredient substitutions list, and bonus bulk meal prep and freezer-friendly recipes you can make to enjoy. This is perfect if you want to avoid cooking constantly or have a busy schedule so you need to meal prep ahead of time. So don't wait. Go to the link in the show notes or to plantnourish.com/PPLT course for more details and to enroll. The Plant Power Life Transformation course bundle expires Friday, January 26. Now let's get into today's topic. By now, if you've been a regular listener, you would have heard me talk about the Plant Power Life Transformation course. But what is it really like to take this course? I know this may be a question on your mind, so that's why I wanted to do this bonus episode. Today, I'm excited to share with you a portion of the student course testimonial from Mary S., a graduate of the Plant Power Life Transformation course. Now, before I share this testimonial segment, let me give you a little background on Mary. Mary is in her late 60s and has multiple health issues, such as bad back pain needing surgery. She also had high blood pressure, osteoarthritis, and was overweight. At the time when she started plant-based eating, she wanted to just keep her pain levels in check so she would be able to do her scheduled back surgery in a few months. But she was finding it difficult to continue her nursing job until the surgery date and was afraid she would lose her job as a result of her health and pain issues. Soon after she began plant-based eating, she took the Plant Power Life Transformation course. Let's listen now to her experience.
And so I was searching a lot for different things that I thought would be a good, healthy lifestyle. But I do have a lot of pain issues, a lot of arthritis, very bad back. And that also was bringing me to find something better to eat because I'm not getting any younger.
None of us are. So that is true.
Right.
I think before you started the Plant Power Life Transformation course, you had just begun plant based eating, I think a couple of weeks prior to that. What were your biggest struggles with plant based eating before taking the course?
The biggest struggle was just there's so much information out there. There's so many paths to take in terms of being vegan, being vegetarian, being plant based, and just people constantly putting input in there and trying to sort out what's the best thing for you in terms of nutrients and health and feeling like you're on the right track. There's no guide. It was just like a big puzzle just got thrown out and all the pieces were just scattered in front of you, but you didn't have a picture to go by to put the puzzle together. And that's what was hard. It was chaos because I wasn't sure what was the best way to go. I just came off of a diet that was full of macronutrients and charting those and keeping up with those every day. And I was really, really exhausted from the whole thing of trying to maintain all of that. And now it made a total flip that you don't have to do that. You just eat these foods and everything will be fine. But no one's telling you how much of this or how much of that. Some of it's really high carb. I just finished low carb. So I'm like, this doesn't feel right. So it was just chaos in my mind trying to sort through things.
Thank you for sharing that. So, when you started taking the course, how did you find that pace or the content quality of the lessons or handouts provided?
Well, what amazed me was it felt like I was taking an extension course at a local college. I mean, the content was so well put together. There was an outline and then there was the content and then there was the handouts and everything just kind of flowed together from one week to the next. It's so organized and you could just keep going back and looking at things. If you didn't catch it, if you didn't understand it, you had all the content there to review. So it was really good. There was a definite beginning and it just built from there because instead of just saying, okay, just eat this, it was like, okay, this is what it is. This is what you need to have. This is what you shop for. It took you from the very beginning and just kept adding on to it. So you weren't so overwhelmed with all these extraneous bits of information. You had just a really hardcore plan that you could see and you could build on it every week.
And how many recipes have you tried so far?
I've done 12 and they're all really good. I've enjoyed every one. I found them to be very simple. The instructions were easy to follow. The content was easy to find at the store. It wasn't anything crazy that you had to go out and try to find online or things that weren't available. And each one only took a few minutes to put together and make. It was just really nice because it didn't feel like it was some overwhelming task that you had to build. That made it so much nicer. But what I really appreciated too was that it was all stuff that you could buy at the store. It wasn't expensive, gadgets or tricks. It was just really convenient. And you're so focused on, let's keep it simple. This is not going to take you into outer space trying to figure it out. And the pace was such that every week it was just adding on one more element to what you already had. And it made sense that that element would come next so that you didn't feel like you're going from A to B to M and then back to R and then over, it was very linear in the way that it was set up. That made it very easy.
That's good. You have a couple of good recipes under your belt that you can enjoy as part of your home recipes now. So, what positive changes in your life have occurred since taking the course?
I feel more confident about what I'm doing. I feel more confident about the way I'm eating. And when people ask me why, I can explain it to them now. I mean, there's a reason why I want to eat this way. Physically, I can say that the inflammation and pain in my joints is definitely better. It's not gone, but it's better. And my skin is just kind of glowing all the time. I mean, people notice, oh, your skin is so pretty, and I'm like, oh, thank you. So there's been a definite change there. And my hair is growing back in places that were pretty thin, which is a big plus. And I've seen more focus mentally than I was. I mean, I'm still forgetful, but when I'm doing something, I don't seem to wander off quite so much. It's easier to stay focused on the task at hand.
So, what did you enjoy the most about Plant Power Life Transformation course?
What I enjoyed the most was trying all these new foods that I always thought were just kind of not yucky. I just never ate them. And now it's like, why didn't I eat these things? Because they're so good. People look at me like I'm insane, but I'm like, well, here, try it. And they're like, oh, no. And I'm like, well, then don't say you don't like it. If you're not even going to taste it, not even going to try it, how do you know? Also, what I noticed is that my taste buds seem to have developed better. When you eat a hamburger and fries, it tastes really good, but sometimes all you taste is the salt or the ketchup and the mustard. Whereas now I'm tasting all these different flavors.
That's fantastic. Do you have any parting last things to say?
It's worth it. Every penny, every minute. I think without this course, you'll never really understand the principles behind it and how to make it successful. Someone like me, I've been having my whole life and searching on diet my whole life, and I've been successful, but then I always slip back. This time I feel like maybe I won't be 125 pounds, but I'll be healthy and I'll be eating right. And my body will live longer. My cholesterol's down, my triglycerides are down. I don't feel out of breath a lot like I used to. I just feel like I'll be the healthier one in the long run. And so it's given me a goal that's important to me. What matters now is just being healthy.
I hope this clip taken from Mary's student course testimonial was helpful to listen to and gives you a better idea of what taking the PPLT course will be like. I was so happy to hear that since taking the course, she felt she had the tools to stay plant based eating and was able to keep working until she got her back surgery. Now remember, if you want to succeed in a plant powered lifestyle for life, you need to make sure you have the right transition tools in your toolbox so you can continue eating this way for lasting health transformation. The 4 key essential transition tools you need are mindset building, foundation setting, smart recipe integration, and lifestyle success strategies. These are crucial areas to develop and form the 4 core pillars of my Plant Nourished Transition Success Method. It's what I focus on in my work with clients and within the Plant Powered Life Transformation course. So, can knowing and mastering the 4 key essentials really help you stay plant powered for the long haul? Let's look at Mary's situation again. She had her back surgery in January last year, about 4 months after beginning the course, and then took time off work for a few weeks to recover post surgery. After that slightly rocky start to the year, she started to pick up momentum in her exercise and her eating, and has since lost over 17 pounds in 6 months after she recovered from her back surgery. She told me recently, I bought a ton of stuff last year to make my gifts, but my back was so bad I could not sit to do it. So this year, I am making what I had planned for last year. I'm down to 200 today, and I'm really working on continuing this journey. I want to be healthy in my maturing years. Thank you so much, Anna. Slow but steady is the case, but I am feeding my body nutrient-filled food, so I feel good about that aspect. At the time of this recording, Mary had sent me another update and said she was now below 200 pounds. I'm rejoicing with her. I'm thrilled to see her feeling better every day, gradually losing the pounds she wanted and being able to get back to doing the things she had wanted to, but had previously put off because of her health. This is what I'm truly passionate about, helping busy people with health challenges transform their health. And that's what I want for you too. I don't want you to feel stuck in your health limitations and think that this is all there is to it. That you have no choice but to continually take more meds to manage your condition and hope that things don't get worse. You can turn your health and life around the natural way by moving to a plant-powered lifestyle, and I want to help you with that through either private coaching or the Plant-Powered Life Transformation course. Hi, friend. Are you sitting on the fence right now, wondering if you should take that step into plant-powered eating and how you'll be able to do it? Maybe like how Mary felt initially. Everything you've researched about plant-based eating feels scattered into 1,000 puzzle pieces, and you don't know how to put it all together. You're not sure what to eat now if you take out meats from your meals and what to expect if you make this change. You may be scared to give up foods you enjoy, so it can be hard to even take that first step forward. And making a change in your lifestyle just seems like it would be a huge thing to do. Even the idea of changing the way you've been eating for years can seem overwhelming right now. Well, if you're feeling this way, I want you to know that I understand. It's natural to feel this way, and I've had it too when starting something new. That's why I created the Plant-Powered Life Transformation course. I specifically designed this course so plant-based eating wouldn't feel overwhelming, unachievable, or be difficult to do. This online course will give you an easy-to-follow, step-by-step roadmap to help you move gradually from your current meat-heavy, regular diet into a plant-powered one. And since it's self-paced, you can take each video lesson and each recipe one at a time, then move on when you feel ready. Change to your lifestyle, body, and health is possible, and this course is structured in such a way as to help you, bit by bit, towards making the transition to a new plant-powered way of life. And you won't need to be 100% plant-based right from the get-go when you take the course, and I'm not expecting you to be 100% plant-based by the end of the course either, unless that is what you want. I created this course assuming that most will be starting off from scratch, beginning with a regular diet, and there are no expectations that you need to be 100% plant-based from day one in the course. I've also included my winning meal transformation pathway into the course to help you move seamlessly into a more plant-powered way of eating as you go through the course modules, and I know you will quickly discover new food favorites along the way. So if you're feeling ready to take some tangible steps towards making a real positive change to your health in 2024, go to plantnourish.com/PPLT course or see the link in the show notes to enroll in the Plant-Powered Life Transformation course. But do it before midnight Eastern Standard Time next Friday, January 26th, if you want to grab the Plant-Powered Life Transformation course bundle before the offer expires. The PPLT course bundle will include the Plant-Powered Life Transformation course itself, along with a bonus month-long done-for-you plant-powered meal plan and a bonus plant-based meal prep recipe guidebook. I look forward to seeing you inside this course and supporting you more on your plant-based diet journey. Thank you for listening to the Plant-Based Eating Made Easy podcast. If this podcast has helped you, please take a moment to rate and leave a written review on the Apple Podcast app or on iTunes. Knowing how this podcast has made a difference in your life never fails to light me up. I may also select your review to be read on the show. Remember that moving to plant-based eating can be simple and doable, even with your existing health challenges and busy lifestyle. If you have a plant-based diet question you'd like me to answer on this show, share that question with me using the contact options in the show notes. Thanks for joining me today, and I can't wait to connect with you again in the next episode. Until next time, keep plant-focused and thriving, my friend.